So I just got the variable. I just glanced at perfection again. So there you go, turn and go. So that's a hell of a variable, isn't it? To gauge it to perfection. Now, so yeah, thanks, plane. I know the plane, but so that's so. You got. She would say you got to trust your intuition on this. Like if you know something ain't. I mean, like whether you physically, whatever physical exhaustion experience that day, and you had that melatonin in a week, and you open a fresh bottle, and it's the same amount of pills is stronger than a bottle that sat around a week or two. You still got to trust your intuition. If you just cannot seem, if you went to bed with tremendous energy, even a lightness you haven't even thought of, and then you wake up and you can't think for shit. You can't, you got to go do something and you can't go do it for shit. And you just like can't not get it up in energy to just go to do anything but want to lay back down. I don't know. Whether it's psychotropic or combination of then you're going to use any means necessary. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Use any means necessary. I mean, they're going to not. I'm just. The enemy doesn't just pick up one weapon. The one defending themselves might just use their shield. If the enemy's going to throw every weapon at you, okay. And like I said, you don't want me to bludgeon you with my shield. I mean, come on now. That's not what the shield's purpose is. Is it Captain America? Captain America, well, if you make him, corner him, he will bludgeon you with that shield. So, and I'll take that too much. Like, I get glib with that. So, you realize you're dealing with innocence, and that doesn't apply. I love that line. If you get killed, walk it off. But some people, they that's where the children come in. See, it's been frustrating forever. In fact, it wasn't with the person to have one. I got the person I thought I did, but that was phony. However you want to do it, whether it's mimicking or not, she wasn't who she claimed to be whatsoever. Still isn't. It's only gotten worse. Thank you for not choosing me. Bless you, meth. Bless you, meth. I mean, for that, that's not bless you as entirety, but you did do one thing for me, meth. You didn't allow that connection. Thank you, playing girl. Some are so much louder than others, and the deal is, well, I don't know. Like, I can't. I mean, why am I getting less and less energy? No, I hadn't had the coffee yet, but my God, who beat me up in my sleep today? It's the second day this week. It's like the thing is, I went to bed. How did I go to bed? With like not high energy, not high energy. How to go to bed like I'm going from drained, and then got some relevant truth, and it alone, and then some tones, and have good even clean energy, and a lightness I haven't thought of. I like super, not too weird. There's something too weird about this, and a lightness. Then I wake up today, and nothing can be accomplished for shit. Goddamn, ain't nothing. It ain't a damn thing to be accomplished. The simplest thing. Can't even get out the damn door. I mean, as far as I can get right here. Back and forth. So this documentation, this ain't time for subscribers. So, I mean, who did anyone think that I was here to entertain you? I ain't Nirvana. Okay, I mean, so it's documentation purposes alone sometimes, but that one is like, yeah, you're going to trust your intuition, because it does feel different. There's something about that, and that's what I'm getting at. If the incentive for those with children, those without, should pretty much be, we can't feel meaning we can't feel the what the other feels in that regard. And it's always frustrated me. I couldn't have these experiences with a child. That's the whole thing. I could, not that I'm a better, just having the one child in my 20s, and who prevented that possibility? I ain't say it should have happened. But that's how selfish that motherfucker was. That's how selfish that motherfucker was. I mean, just got him, and he got upset. You could forgive me, motherfucker. You goddamn fucker. How many women have you had? How often do you know? I don't chase women. One woman chose me over you and your brother, like glib, like just literally, like come and sat my damn lap over the mighty McGills, long haired Indian, all in them. I probably had my bald spot going at that time. One woman chose me over McGills. You couldn't let me have her. You had your own woman in the room but it was so dark. You had to, like leave the woman you just had sex with and jump on mine as whatever. I mean, that's how goddamn bad it was. Oh, you didn't forgive me. And I'm a victim. Look what Emily did. We don't know what Emily did because we can't trust your reports now, can we? reptilian wrist, reptilian extended wrist. They're there in my face all the time. I didn't know. How would I know? How would you? That's part of me. You don't come to here like, all right. I mean, you have to get on the internet to find out. Yeah, reptilians and demons, demons and physicality have some glare, have some kind of oddity, something that has some oddities that draw attention in their physical framework. Like, okay, I don't care what you are, but we're not supposed to trust it. I mean, because I'm goddamn. Am I getting drained now? What the fuck's going on? I'm trying to tell someone else, like, yeah, as soon as you start, I mean, they know when you're thinking about it. Something knows when you're thinking about it. I'm here to confirm and over-confirm what you've been telling me. That's why I'm blabbing and embarrassing myself. I'm over-confirming what the can of worms have been open. And so, I need to be reminded, that's why I've told the group, you're being palmeted right now. I know you're being palmeted. I don't have to be told. You're being palmeted. And what I'm saying, so if I don't have, so like for people who have the child, there's a completely different incentive, and we really ought to. I'm serious. That alone, like it's ought to be considered different species at the moment. We're operating in such different modalities. It's inconceivable. Those that have children don't understand. I don't know if you can mirror back to him, but if you don't have a child, you've reached 50 and you haven't had a child. There is no, there's no way I can understand. Like there's no, I'm in a different mode. And I can't be like in your mode in that, and like especially with fear, like I don't give a fuck. I don't have any responsibility. I have no inherent responsibility. You can blow my brains out any goddamn time. I mean, we take up this gun. I ain't joking. If you don't have a child, you can stand up to a gun. Like, what the fuck you doing? What's that? Oh, steel. Oh, some iron, some goddamn shit that shouldn't have been dug for. Guns are the reason. That's one thing I understand about this. No, not a single piece of steel. Guns alone. I have to sacrifice my guitar and the 12 string I haven't even bought yet, which is part of the Golem. The demon girl's like, she wasn't gonna let me get my eye fixed or buy that 12 string for shit. I have to give that up to get rid of steel. Yet people won't just say yes for the internet and all this other shit and for whatever luxury or whatever necessity I think I have for steel. We're going to give up all the digging for all ores forevermore just because of guns. And we can never do it again just because look what happened. Guns. That reason alone should be enough. Guns and swords. Well, I gotta have a fork. Guns and swords. I gotta have a metal fork in a car. Guns and swords. I gotta have a boat, a metal car, and a goddamn fucking ski-doo, and a goddamn Harley. Guns and swords. Trump your petty assumptions about your need for steel. You can't get no one to line with me on that. So I don't care if I hadn't been told that. I was told that and stuck with me for over a decade, I'd say about a decade, for a reason. Fuck the steel. I guess fuck the concrete. I don't know. Here comes the water. It comes to wash away the sins of you and I. What's so complicated about that? All this shit's prophesied in songs. The writers don't even know what they're doing. The writers ain't got a clue what they're doing. And I picked it up from the rappers because the rappers are saying lines with double meanings. They don't know what they're doing. And then every other line in the song will be tried about nothing. So there you go. I mean, I don't want it to come by water. I don't know. That's what, but water's set up. Water. I mean, steel is water's bitch. And my dad was just around. I didn't have to tell him, like, not about painting the iron door here that's rusting. Yeah, that's the way it goes. Water ain't got no patience with steel. And what was I do? But just, so like the incentive to like get free, to escape the prison is, it's much less, especially when you can't even fucking get out of bed to do it because you don't have a child. So I don't know what to do. And I don't know if I was, and the enemy lies outside the visual-like spectrum, and they attack you when you sleep. They attack you when you sleep. What can be done? If you're being attacked in your sleep, what the fuck can you be done? I'm glad I don't have children, because I'm ready to escape this nonsense at any second. I feel for those that have children and in this distortion. I'm sorry. It's inconceivable what y'all have to go through.